Hi guys, how is everyone? So that's me home safe and sound. As you can see, I'm choked up with a cold. I've been all weekend, but that's me back from Telford. All good, one piece. The missus has gone out and pick up the boy from school, so I managed to hide all my buys out of sight in my old hobby room out in the hut temporarily. So what's been happening? Well, just before I went, um, I had a donation for the model club. A couple of lovely airbrushes, nice beginner ones for the club from Apple, and also he sent me some Space Marine jigs, Warhammer. Apparently that I've got to do with that Warhammer tanky thingy that I've never done Warhammer before, so that's part of my little challenge. Apparently you're supposed, if you're going to have the tank thing, then you've got to have these as well. So he sent me them. So Apple, thank you very much. Never got a chance to really say it properly at the time. Evening Panzer, Evening Paul, Plastic Monkey Paul and Panzer Cohen over on YouTube there. So yeah, so that was donated to me just before I left for Telford. Hiya James, how you doing? James Skiffins, part of the Just Making Conversation, I think it's called, the podcast, which is really cool. He does it with Malcolm Childs from Models for Heroes, as you know I'm a part of. So yeah, all good. Great to see you over the weekend there, James. So just what do I think? Well, yeah, it was a little bit smaller show, but yeah, it was really busy, which surprised me, to be fair. I kind of expected a little bit less numbers than what it was, so it was really good to see so many people enjoying the show. Obviously, I was busy on Alclad 99% of the time, but I managed to get around and capture a load of people. So obviously, I gave a shout out to like Lewis and Nat, as you all know on YouTube. We all know who they are. Hiya, Candy. How you doing, fella? So yeah, Lewis and Nat come over, which was absolutely awesome. Really nice to have a little chat with them. I met a few new guys over at the Models for Heroes stand as well. Steph and Keith, as well as a few of the others, but then particularly stand out because obviously Keith, he had breakfast with us, which was awesome, and Steph as well came over to the Alclad stand, and we had a good little chat as well. So it was all good fun. Obviously, you got your standard ones that I always see every year when I go. Jez Coleman, Gary Morton for Coastal Kits. And then you got Alan Blythe, my good friend Alan. He's a friend of mine and Martin's and a few of us. So absolutely awesome to see Alan. He's a lovely guy, and he gave a little donation for the club again. Some more magazines and a little kit. So that's awesome. I'll show you the kit just because I know the guys on Facebook are watching. So that's the kit that was donated with a few different options on the back. So it's amphibious, which is all good. Evening Ian, how are you? Evening Steve, hope the club went well on Friday there when I weren't there. And Cameron, how you doing, chap? So obviously I enjoy spending time with Cameron and Rob and Mark and Harry over at the Alclad stand, which was awesome. We also met Alan Keeley, which was really cool. I'm glad that put a name to the face. Yeah, face to the name, whatever you want to call it. Stuart Carrier, Lee Powell, Mark Andrews, Luke from Throne Model Centre. You know, brilliant. Darren Wilkes and Tammy as well. Trying to think who else I saw. David Weston from the Irving Model Club. So that was all good. Oh, good stuff, Steve. Evening, Mr. Payton. I'm good, thanks, pal. Brad, a quick question. How are you going to hide that 1-1 scale? I hid the box, no problem, the 1-1 scale shell. But once I've built it, I don't know quite where I'm going to hide it. But I'm really looking forward to doing that with alclad brass. But because I want it a slightly darker brass, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with a tone underneath before I put the brass on to give it like an antique brass finish. I hear you, Ian. I hear you release Stuart of his most of his hard-earned dosh. Yes, Stuart came. Stuart, he came past about 3 or 4 times. Couldn't help himself. But absolute pleasure to meet him. Really is, and Lee as well. All of you. There's so many. I can't even list them all. I met that many people from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I did have a good conversation with Al Murray, which is always cool. I'm a big supporter of Al Murray on his Patreon. We have ways, so yeah, that was really cool to see Al. There's Lewis over on Facebook. How you doing, chap? Really good to meet you at the weekend. I hope you had a fab time. Model officer, yes. How you doing? I'm good, thanks. I did remember your first name, but I can't remember now. A lot's happened over the weekend. So I got a load more of the alclad paint stands for stock while I was there. I've made a few new connections for our website, so that's a coming soon kind of thing. Got a few new wholesalers, so that's cool. So overall, the weekend has been fab, really cool, and I love it. And the good thing is, with it being a little bit smaller, I had time to actually talk to people. You know, normally, as most of you know, if you've been to Telford, it's that busy. You don't get 2 seconds to chat to somebody. We can say, "Hi, how you doing? Hope you're keeping well," and then keep doing what you're doing. Whereas I'm on live for a minute, just for a minute. So it's one of them, you know. Slightly smaller show, all good, because I got a chance to chat to people a little bit more than what I normally would. So that's excellent. The pickup truck picture I posted that I'm going to do, I'm doing it in a candy red and a prismatic somewhat or other. I'll tell you what it is. A holomatic spectral chrome. And then I'm going to put candy red over it. So I've got special plans for that truck. And Gary Morton over at Coastal Kits will be sending me a base for it that I want. So that's going to be great. Where are you going to hide the 1-1 shell? When it's built, no idea. It's massive. Obviously, it's 1-1 scale. Easy to hide the box. When it's finished, it's going to be the awkward one. Monaco, fat baldy bloke. We've just got home. Oh, you just got home, Lewis. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I'm literally been in the house no more than an hour, if that. And the first thing I wanted was a proper cup of tea. It was great to meet you, Lewis. 100%. It's great to meet everyone, but I really enjoyed meeting the ones from YouTube as well as Facebook and Twitter. So, what was that? Mrs. How dare she interrupt you? Yes, that was the missus opening the door. But she's closed it again because she doesn't like being around me when I'm live. Oh, so I'm back to work tomorrow morning. So hopefully I'll be back live again on Saturday at 7 o'clock like usual. Carry on with the old turpits. Try and get as much of that done as I can. I'm trying to think what else there is really. Nothing really. You know, just oh yeah, I've got a new gadget that I'm going to be trying out, and it looks really cool. I'm not going to say too much at the moment. I'm going to have a little practice with it, and I've got another idea with them cutting mats that we sell. But if it works into theory what I'm hoping it'll do, then I'll use it on my live, and you'll get to see it and get your head around my idea of how to use certain products with the cutting mat and this new gadget that I've got. I think the two together is going to work really well, but I need to try it first. Is it the gadget I showed you? Yes, mate. And I'll tell you what it is. I'm not going to say nothing because obviously Cameron. How you doing, Mark? Cameron and Cameron and the Alclad crew know exactly what the gadget is. But as you know, we stock in our shop the cutting mats. Now the circular one, this one here, is it's great, but I've got a gadget to help cut that with that. But we'll give it a shot and I'll see what happens and then I'll let you know. What was your best buy, Fred, or purchase you should have made? Purchase I should have made, first of all. I'm doing a World War One biplane group build, and I've got the camel there, and I've got all the extras that go with it. So, what should I have purchased that I didn't see at Telford? Well, that would be the photo etched wood grain stencil. I really want one of them and see what they're like, really. So I could do that. That 148 B52, yeah, I wish. Evening, Graham. How you doing, chap? Yeah. So what should I have brought? I would love to have got, like I said, the photo etched wood grain effect stencil. So when you're airbrushing and you do the 3 different tones, it comes out like wood grain effect, which would have been ideal on that build. Did I see one? No, I didn't. So yeah, my best buy. It's a hard one. My best buy probably the sweeps to go with my tally ho and the Edard kit 148 Spitfires. So yeah, I've got a nice full collection of that. But I'm really pleased with the 1/1 scale round as well, because I can't wait to do the Alclad brass on that. So Alclad paints, yes, definitely. That holomatic, here we go again, I've got to say it again. Holomatic spectral chrome. Cheers, Mark. It was you that came up with the idea of using that. And more Alclad. Alclad paints are always the best buy. Even whatever price you pay, it's a good buy. Definitely. So yeah, so I've got a new gadget to show you. I've got new wholesalers coming up just shortly in the next week or so. Once I've ironed out the details. Met hundreds of people, absolutely awesome. All the followers on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. What more can you want? Great company, great people, great show. So really enjoyed it. So that's it for now. I'll definitely be back. What's that? 132 scale SR71 would be cool if it came out at scale. Yeah, I guess so. A 124 Vulcan would be cool too if it came out, but it'd be massive. So that's about it really, guys. Just wanted to say hi, I'm back. I've got loads of orders to sort out, I have noticed. I know some of you are watching that place the orders, so I'll get them posted out as soon as I can. It'll be tomorrow morning. I'll get them boxed up tonight and get them posted out. And I've got a few extra bits. Well, what's going on there? That was strange on Facebook there. All went frozen. I don't know why Facebook went all funny there. Anyway, everywhere's going frozen. I don't know what's happened there. I really probably need to clean up my PC a little bit because it's been running all weekend. But yeah, all good. So anyway, that's it for now. Had a fab time. 2 seconds.
Go away. I don't care.
So yeah, that's me for now. I've got some wonderful little stickers here, by the way, from Lewis and Nat. So they'll be going on my bench with everything else with the other stickers. So evening, Ian. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, cheers, pal. So like I say, there's so many people I met. Unbelievable. Great weekend and back to work tomorrow. So I'll get this stuff sorted, like I say. Get them posted out in the morning before work. So I'll be seeing you on Wednesday. Saturday, 7 o'clock. And we'll carry on with the turf bits and get back to normal life. So take care, guys. Stay safe. And for those of you I've seen, I'll see you all again next year, hopefully. And the ones that I haven't seen that want to go next year, I'll see you all then as well. So bye for now. Take care. See you soon.